Today I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of two 0-degree synthetic bags, the Big Agnes Newcomb SL and the Marmot Trestles Elite. I'll be right back with the bags open. So, both bags, as you saw, come with storage sacks so that you're not compressing the bags. But they also have hooks at the bottom, nice big ones here and a little bit smaller ones on the Marmot. Those are good for hanging, and so I'd say it's the preferred way to store your bag. They also come with stuff sacks. I'll be talking about those in a little bit. So they're similar sizes. Let's talk about specs. The Big Agnes is 4 pounds 3 ounces in regular length, whereas the Marmot is 3 pounds 12 ounces. They're both suitable for a 6-foot person, 72 inches. And the girth at the shoulders on the Big Agnes is about 59 inches, whereas it's 62 inches on the Marmot. I'm not sure I really felt much difference when I'm inside. Talk about the top ends here, because there are some differences. The Big Agnes has one zipper on the side and cinching both at the top and near the neck. The Marmot has a small zipper down the side. If you come take a closer look at this, this is kind of a smaller, simple zipper. It only goes down to about here, and then the long zipper that goes all the way down the side, and as well as a storage pocket inside, whereas the Big Agnes does not have that. This has its cinch points also on the outside, and this bit about cinching from the outside seems to be more common with newer bags. I'm thinking that's maybe to avoid the chance of getting choked up, but seems to be a trend with the new bags. The other difference in these bags is kind of the profile near the head, in that the Marmot is a little bit wider up in this area, whereas when the Big Agnes is closed up, it just feels a little tighter. The head area is tighter, and we'll get into that when I actually get in the bags. So their weight is similar, and now I'll be right back and explain some of the differences in how they feel when you're inside. So here I am in the Marmot, and I'm getting warm very quickly, but if you come on in a little bit closer, you'll see that it's pretty open near here. Now, I haven't cinched down, and you can see here I am inside, and if you're all closed up, it's a bit hard to cinch down, and that's perhaps what this zipper here is for. You can see I'm fumbling around with it a little bit, as this has not been a bag that I've used, but perhaps you can do this and then cinch, etc. I like it very tight around my head area and my chest because of kind of the baffling effect that the top can have when you move around. And you'll see that this is the extent of the flap near the top to keep you warm and to prevent that airflow. But it requires a lot of cinching to get that tight, and in my experience, that's something that's important to me. I'll also point out that both bags have this material near the zipper to avoid air from coming through the zipper. I'll be right back from the Big Agnes. So here I am in the Big Agnes, and you can see I'm just zipped up. I haven't even done any tightening and cinching up the top. If you come a little closer, you'll see that it's much more closed around here. I'll point out, if you come in look from the back a little bit, this is the nice flap that, even without cinching, is really right around my neck. And when I cinch this down, it's very nice for me, and that's something that I prefer. I'll also point out my nose gets cold, so often in a mummy bag, I'll kind of pull it over here and cinch it, kind of like this, just to keep my noggin warm. And both of these bags make that possible. So now I'll be back and just talk about a few more features, including compressibility. Okay, so let's talk about zippers, an important feature of bags. Both of these are very similar, actually. I believe they're both YKK. The Marmot has some stronger material adjacent to the zipper to prevent the lighter stuff from getting caught up in there, and it works very well. I have confidence in both of these zippers. The only difference in the Big Agnes is it does not have that reinforced material nearby, so you need to be a little bit more careful, but it does flow very well. Again, it's a matter of just being a little bit careful about not getting caught with that lighter material. In my opinion, both of these zippers work very well. Now, into the stuff sacks. Okay, stuff sacks. Here is the Marmot. It does come with this compressible stuff sack. It gets into this very easily. This is not compressed, and it's got a lot more compression than it can take, and these 4 compression straps would do that. It's nice that they come around this side continuously. The downside is that they're just stitched here. If you really try to compress this, these are probably going to rip pretty quickly. Here, I'm fighting with the tail end of the Big Agnes. It's got a smaller diameter sack, and as a result, you really have to work this thing. It's really difficult, I must tell you, and I'm pretty good at this in general, but this is got more bulk to it, and as you can see, I'm really battling this thing to just even get it in this stuff sack. So once you get it here, it's about, and I have done a better job than that, there we go, it's about 9 inches by 20. I've taken my own straps, and you can see that there's more compression that it can take to get it into a backpack. I'm planning to keep this one, but I'm going to get another compression stuff sack so I can have a bit better time of it with this. I hope this review has been helpful just for overall features in general, and these two compared against each other. Shoot me some comments, and I'll be glad to share ideas with you.